La scène suivante en anglais est tirée de La Nuit des rois, et c'est la scène où, pour se moquer de l'intendant Malvolio, trois personnages lui tendent un piège épistolaire, une lettre d'amour cryptée prétendument de la main de Dame Olivia, la maîtresse de Malvolio. Et sous le regard de Sir Toby, un parent d'Olivia, et de Sir Andrew Aguecheek, son compagnon de beuverie, Malvolio s'imagine que sa maîtresse l'aime et qu'il peut devenir comte, et tente ensuite de déchiffrer la lettre apocryphe.
Get ye all three into the box street. Malvolio's coming down this walk. He has been yonder in the sun, practicing behavior to his aunt's shadow this half hour. Observe him, for the love of mockery, for I know this letter will make a contemplative idiot of him. Close, in the name of Justin, lie thou there. For here comes the trout that must be cut with tickling.
'Tis but fortune. All is fortune. Maria once told me she did affect me, and I have heard herself come thus near that, should she fancy it, should be one of my complexion. Besides, she uses me with a more exalted respect than anyone else that follows her. What should I think on it?
Here is an overweening rogue. Peace! Sight, I could so beat the rogue. Oh, peace, I say. Pistol him, pistol him. Peace, peace.
To be Count Malvolio.
Ah, rogue. Fire in Jezebel. Oh, peace. Now he's deeply in. Look how imagination blows him.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state.
Oh, for a stone bow to hit him in the eye.
Calling my officers about me, in my branched velvet gown, having come from a day bed where I've left Olivia sleeping.
Fire and brimstone.
Peace, peace. And then, to have the humour of state, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
Bolts and shackles. Peace, peace, peace. Now, now.
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while, and perchance wind up watch or play with my some rich jewel. Toby approaches, curtsies there to me.
Shall this fellow live?
I extend my hand to him thus, quenching my familiar smile, with a more austere regard of control, saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me on your niece, grant me this prerogative of speech.
What? What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Out, scab! Hey, patience, we break the sinews of our plot.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I warned you.
One Sir Andrew?
I knew was I for many to call me a fool.
What employment have we here?
Now. Oh, peace and the spirit of humor reading intimate aloud to him.
By my life, this is my lady's hand. That these be her very C's, her U's, her T's, and thus she makes her great P's.
C's, her U's, and her T's? Why that?
To the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes, her very phrases. By your leave, wax, soft, and the impression of her lucrece with which she uses to seal. To whom should this be? Jove knows I love, but who? Lips do not move, no man must know. No man must know? What follows? The number's altered. If this should be thee, Malvolio.
Mary, hang thee, Brock.
I may command where I adore, but silence, like a Lucrece knife, with bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
What was yon riddle, excellent wench, say I?
M-O-A-I doth sway my life. Nay, but first, let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her as she is my lady. There is no obstruction in this. This is evident to any formal capacity. But the end. To what does that alphabetical position portend? If I could make that resemble something in me. M-O-A-I. Soft. M-O-A-I. M. Malvolio, M! Why, that begins my name!
Let us work it out. The cur is excellent at faults.
But then there is no consonancy in the sequel that suffers under probation. O should follow, but A does.
And O shall end, I hope. I'll cudgel him and make him cry, oh!
And then I comes behind. M-O-A-I. This simulation is not as the former. And yet, to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of these letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hand, revolve. In my stars I am above thee. But be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants. Let thy tongue tang arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee, that sighs for thee. Oh. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings, and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say remember. Go to! Thou art made, if thou desirest to be so. If not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants, and not worthy to touch Fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate unhappy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered. And in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. Oh, June, my stars be praised. I will be strange, stout, in yellow stockings, and cross-gartered, even with the swiftness of putting on. I thank my stars I am happy. Here is yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose but know who I am. If thou entertainst my love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well. Therefore, in my presence, still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything that thou wilt have me.
I will will not give my part of this port for a pension of thousands to be paid from the Sophie. I could marry this one for this device. So could I too.